live? Then come on, look right there. The mic's on too?
Hmm?
The mic's on?
Yeah.
Sure. Was it picking up?
I think so, yeah. I turned it on, it was green.
The mic's on too? Oh, yeah. It's on. You get the time to send it.
Oh, the fake part is so quiet.
You get the time to stand up. I get it to stand up.
Oh my god, you always have trouble.
There. I got it. All right. So we got a pretty fun build. We got a Z890 AORUS Master AI top motherboard. We got two 99 Pro, 2 TB NVMe's. I hear myself. Then we're gonna pair that motherboard up with the Intel Ultra 9, which is this one. You have the invoice for this?
Yeah, it's on the side. That's the 285K.
25K?
285K.
285K. Ultra 9 285K. And then we got this really special 5090 of AORUS XTREME. This one does have a 360 radiator with it, with the GPU. So it's gonna be fun to install. And we also got a 360 H150i Elite Corsair radiator. And then this case, what's the name of this case? Meshify 3XL. Pretty nice case. Looks like it has a lot of airflow. You can put 3 different types of fans here. You can put 140s, you can put 240s, and you can put 180. Sorry, 120, 140, and 180 fans in here. But today we're gonna be doing 3 240s in the front. The radiator, the way I'm playing it out is the radiator for the GPU is gonna go here. We're gonna have 3 120s, one 120 right here in the back, and 3 120s for here on the top for the radiator for the CPU, the AIO for the CPU. So let's get the build started. Let's get the motherboard, CPU, RAM. Actually, what do we have for RAM here? Where's the RAM? So for RAM, we have our Vengeance DDR5, 64GB, 6000 megahertz. So this is gonna be for our motherboard. And then power supply, we got our RM1200X power supply by Corsair, Fuji modular ATX power supply. So it looks like we're doing a lot of Corsair, a lot of Gigabyte. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this build started. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to decide where to go. All right. Remove the case. How's actually the case? Don't need the case. We're gonna start off with the motherboard. Z890 AORUS Master AI top. Really nice motherboard. All the extra goodies, stickers, manuals, pamphlet. It's pretty big compared to all the other ones. What else do we got here? Your antenna. Like a little I thought it was like a GPU stand holder, but it has a little fan here. You can plug it in. And the fan will turn on until you guys can see. Pretty cool. Some zip ties, SATA cables, thermal pads, some other cables. We won't be needing any of this. We'll just give it all to the customer. Alright. Move this out of the way. Alright. So this is our motherboard here. Pretty nice motherboard. It's like gray, blue, like light blue. So you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Go ahead and take off all these static. Not static, but little plastic on the motherboard. Oh, this is like glass. It's a really nice motherboard. Any more? Right here. Alright, let's go ahead and put our CPU in. Intel 285K Ultra. Not really big of an Intel fan, more of an AMD fan. Where's the music?
We didn't connect it.
It's connected. Gotta change it. Oh, we got a CPU here. Make sure that's seated correctly. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put our RAM in. Again, we got our Vengeance DDR5 memory. Oh no. 64 gigabytes, 6,000 megahertz. Then for fans, we do have all black, so it looks like it's gonna be an all black non-RGB build. We got those seated there. So let's go ahead and install our NVMe's here. And this is the customer's build. I don't know if the customer is in a live stream. But if you are, go ahead and say hi just so you're in here. Did you get any stickers in here? No, just a pamphlet. All right. What was this season? I actually forgot one here. Really nice. This is metal. Really well designed. There you go. Really easy to put on. These days, no screws, nothing. Everything just snaps on. I like this design too, where it has these two, not screws, but like where it just it latches on instead of like the other one where you have to put it in, hook it in, and then push it down. Because sometimes I notice when you're doing that, it messes up the thermal pad on the NVMe heatsink. So yeah, we're gonna. The second one's gonna go into one of these. And for this motherboard, we are gonna have to. It's pretty cool because we remove this, just one latch, removes the whole thing so you can see under. And we are gonna have to have that off when we install the motherboard because this screw right here in the bottom left does get covered, so we do have to have it removed. And then once we put it in, we can go ahead and put it back on. There we go. That one's in. Now on this one, I'm gonna remove the heatsink from it, a little plastic from it, just so we have it ready. All right, we got the motherboard all done. I think the only thing I am gonna put, because there we go, this back panel. Check, we do have clearance when we put the motherboard in. If we're able to put the IO sheet, not the back plate for the cooler. If not, then we're gonna have to put it in beforehand. Then we won't be able to put it on. Go ahead. looks like we are gonna have to put the backplate on first. Uh, no, I could get in there. Hopefully. Here. I'm just gonna put it first, just in case we're not able to put it on. There you go. And it's just 3M tape, so gotta put a little bit of pressure and then we should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and put the motherboard in the case. Where did I leave the screw box for this? Where'd you put the screw box? That's right there.
This one? And those- those two packets.
That's gonna be a crazy build. Yeah, it is gonna be a crazy build. A lot of things to it. There you go. We're just gonna map it out first, see how we want everything to go, and then um, we'll get to work. All right. Let's get this motherboard in here. Make sure there's no plastic for one last time. All right. Yeah, it's gonna go well. We just have to just because of the fan, we just have to see where we're gonna. I'm pretty sure the radiator for the GPU is gonna go here on the back here, and the regular 360 is gonna go on top. Really nice build. I honestly haven't worked with that GPU with that with its own radiator. I worked with other ones like the 4090s, but not the new 5090s. This looks like there's a standoff here. This case didn't have a standoff. Did you pick the parts yourself, or did you watch like a video, or? I'm pretty sure you did like extensive research on all these parts. And I like how you went with the all black look. Just so there's. Let me go get my screwdriver real quick. Yeah, I like how you went with the all black look instead of like all RGB. I was gonna ask you, your GPU, the the radiator does come with RGB fans. You didn't know if you want those or you just want the black fans. They just want to check this standoff here. It wasn't grabbing the screw, so I'll probably just replace it with a different standoff. Let's see. Yeah. The standoff that's on the case wasn't grabbing. Let's see if they gave us. Yeah, they did. Whatever you think is good. Since you are going with an all black, I would just say all black fans. To be honest. Um, to be honest, later on in the future, if you do want the RGB fans, you'll have them. So I'm just gonna change the standoff on the case. Because it just wasn't grabbing with the screw. And I don't want to leave you without no screw on the, just one missing screw on the motherboard. All right. Perfect. There you go. Yeah, I was surprised we even got one with the radiator. It's really hard to get the 5090s right now, and to get one with the radiator. There you go. That one grabbed on. What do you normally do on your computer? You say you had a 4090. Do you just play video games, any video editing, anything like that? All right. Do serve bills professionally, and I will stick to them. Where did you get the money to buy these expensive requirements? Some home automation, period. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, just stuff like that. Like the standoff. Pretty easy fix, but motherboard is secured in there. Let's see. Yeah, this standoff doesn't want to grab either. All right. Huh. Make money to have a little fun. That's pretty good. Yeah, this time doesn't want to grab either. So we got a little. Yes, we do. Have someone build it. I actually never had like this problem where I've had it before, but never like twice happened in one motherboard. I'm also thinking it could be the screws. I think I got it. Yeah, I think it's just the screw on that one. Yeah, there you go. Gonna finally move on to the next step. Let me get this stuff out of the way, the motherboard. Motherboard box. Alright. Let's go ahead and what we're gonna do is I don't know if I want to put I'm gonna put this back pad on first. Because that's one that I know is gonna go there. But I'm gonna connect all this case. It's pretty cool too. It has these clips in the back. These clips in the back right here. You can take them off to cable manage, and then you put them back on when you're done cable managing. All right. All right, so we got our F panel cables here. I'm gonna connect those to the case here. Anything else I'm missing? So let's see. Where am I gonna route it? Like around to here. All right. Pretty cool. This one only has your HD power LED, plus and minus, and you got your power. The connectors there. Then we also got it also has Type C. Pretty nice. Our HD audio. There we go. USB 3.0. This mother gives you two to fit two in here. So we just need room for one. Get this cable straightened out. And get it in like that. And then we've got some fan power for our fan in the front. I'm going to go ahead and connect these to one of these headers up here. There you go, just like that. And then we're not going to fully cable manage. I'm just going to cable manage it a bit just to save a little bit of time on the stream. But I am going to cable manage after stream. Make it look all nice. I'll just do some simple right now just to the cables aren't in my way. Also, getting a 5090 water force right now is crazy. I have been trying to get one close to MSRP. Source it nice. I'm glad we were able to get you one. We don't see a lot of builds with like those type of GPUs. Yo, is the tie cutter? Thank you. All right. Now let's go ahead and get that back fan in, just so we get out of the way. I know for sure that fan's gonna go there. And then we'll put the GPU in just to see where that's gonna go in after. Oh, then I can put this in too. We don't need this anymore since that screw's already in. Pretty easy to put on. Go ahead and screw on this fan back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the top up here. Perfect. Route that cable to there. Now let's go ahead and get the GPU in here. Maybe this is just clip that. Nice. That's like a little cover for the GPU. Let's go ahead and unbox the GPU now. We're kind of doing things a little bit different from when building a computer. Typically, I would put all the fans, then AIO, then power supply. But I just want to make sure the GPU and since it does have a radiator. Pretty nice. This is the front. GPU itself. You see there. Really, really nice. Crazy GPU. Powered by 12-volt high power. I'll take this out for you. It's gonna ship pretty. Oh, it's not gonna ship. It's gonna ship inside the computer. So I'll get all those extra accessories for you out, and then we could ship it out to you. Really nice GPU. Throw this extra foam in here. This side. All right. Let me go ahead. Remove the screws off this AIO. All right. So this GPU is only gonna need two spaces on the case and the motherboard. So the extra parts. Looks like they zip tied the fan cables. With the hose. Ah. So it looks like we're gonna have to use these fans. Unless I can remove, it's because the cable is actually connected all the way inside of the GPU. So let me know if you want. If you want, I can see if I can remove these fans, this cable, because the cable is connected inside. Looks like I could remove this and it's probably just connected there. Or do you just want me to just leave them? I thought they were RGB. Are they RGB? Yeah, they are RGB. They are RGB. So let me know. I can leave the fans and how the Dodgers are doing. I think they're doing pretty good this year. I've been to a couple games this year. The fans will be fine. All right, sounds good. I'm gonna flip them though. I'm gonna flip them just so the airflow is pretty good. Because I am gonna put them on the back here. It's kind of weird how they did that. How they made it connected to GPU. Probably less cables, but it should have let you have. I'm pretty sure you could remove it. There's just these two screws right here, little flathead. Remove that, unplug it. All right. I'm gonna connect the GPU in here first, and then I'll connect it to the radiator. See how that's gonna look. Screw in the GPU. Yeah, yeah, it'll be perfect. It'll fit here in the back. Do you want to see? Is there another connection up? There is. I'm gonna remove the connection just so I'm just trying to make it look super nice for you. Actually, that's the only connection. Doesn't give it enough clearance to screw it if I put it on top of there. It would have been 1 more inch, a little bit more, it would have gave it clearance. Alright. Yeah, if I flip them, they show I'm having here, just so you can see. If I flip them, the cable down goes down here, and then the cable will be down here, won't be on the tube anymore. I was trying to see if I could put it up here, but that looks like it's the only connection. Then if I flip it to like the right way where it's supposed to be like this, so the hose is on top right here. This little thing hits the top and doesn't give enough clearance, like so it could be with the hose like that how it came. I'm trying to see if there's any better way. Up to you, to be honest. I could put I could put it on top too, the radiator. It just the other ones would just be crossed, like your 360 would just cross. So that's why I just wanted it here, so I could put it there. I just wanted it to look the best. I could not flip them, and then so the cable fit the same. Um, it shouldn't really, it wouldn't affect the airflow of the case. You do have three 140s in the front that the case comes with, so it's bringing a lot of cold air in. So yeah, I could do that too if you want. Just leave them. You have your charger for your tablet? It's at 5%. You're still being really cold air from these 240s when it goes in. So I'll just leave them unflipped.
I have to charge it down the box.
Huh?
The charges are down the box.
Charge it.
Right
Where is it?
there. On the box.
Oh. What are you talking about the box?
It's in.
Yeah, that's the thing about these GPUs with the radiator, and you also include your own radiator. That's why I wanted to put the GPU in first, just so we can map out where we're gonna put it in. And then we will see how everything will plan out. Alright. The thing that it didn't give me, the GPU, unless it did. I'll check the box. Let me just little box.
What are you looking for?
I think there's a little box in that GPU. No,
No, I put everything back in
maybe it's screws.
the box.
I'm just waiting for
Do
you.
you want to go warm up my coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like the GPU came with screws to screw it onto the case. I just have to go get some. Looks like it just came with the screws for the fans, but then come with the screws for the screwed onto the case. it does have them. It's just it has them on the actual radiator. That's funny.
Gosh, it's cold again. Looking up there.
What?
Looking up there. It's cold.
Nah. And then this case came with some mounting brackets when you're trying to put 120s. Usually take 140s right there in the back. And put the brackets in. They're on the table here.
No, they weren't.
Can't say when.
I hope it looks good. With the brackets for what?
They go right here.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
For the case? Yeah, no, I did. You didn't give me any of that.
I know I didn't give it to you.
And then haven't seen it.
I left them on the table.
I don't know. I did see some over there blinking by your desk.
I didn't put them there.
Why don't you
I
believe
left them
me?
there on the table. You moved the stuff.
I didn't. Oh, I know where they're at.
Right.
They're.
Oh, yeah.
They should be. They should be right there. They weren't on the table. They were right there.
I gave some space, but so the RAM that you got was 64 gigabytes, 6,000 megahertz. The Vengeance Corsair RAM. Did you want to upgrade more, or did you want to get a different kind? Yeah, it's good. I'd be doing that too. But I don't know. I don't know why they would put it on the actual radiator itself. They could have just put it into a box, and I guess because they don't want to spend money on a box. It's kind of funny. All right. I you got the radiator on. Now I'm just gonna zip tie these cables here. Where they were previously zip tied to. It's all nice. There we go. Now, and it's cool. We don't have to worry about any cable management for these fans because it gets directly powered from the GPU. So now let's go ahead and get our top radiator on with our AIO. Move our case to the side. Like they could have done this. Like just put a little bag and then just put it in the box of the GPU. Now we got our AIO, our radiator for our CPU. Our 360. I think last time I worked on a GPU with a radiator, it was a 240, not a 360. I don't remember which one it was though. Now I want to map out how I'm going to put this radiator. Okay, I don't want to disturb these tubes. Put it like this. Then this one would be all the way there. This way. Yeah, that works. It won't disturb the back fan. It won't disturb yours. So we're gonna put it like this on the case. Other go that way. All right. Pretty sure. Yeah. All right. I like these Corsair yoke screws. They give you a lot of thread. I don't know if you guys can see that. Usually the thread is just like very minimal, just like the very tip. This one goes almost halfway of the screw. So, since we're like, we have to put an AIO, like I said, like in the front here, and the fans in the front. So then those screws come in handy because it'll be pretty long, and there'll be like a metal plate in between the radiator and the fans. And that's when these screws come in. It help a lot because it really grabs onto the fan. And then with regular screws, it would barely grab on. So it'll be secure, but not as secure as if you would have these screws on. Once we get this on, we've pretty much gone to the hard part. It's not really hard. It's just pretty much the hard part is mapping out, making sure everything fits perfectly. Because I would have put the radiator the other way that I'm not gonna put it, and then would have to remove it. And I would have put it first before the GPU. Perfect. We don't need AMD. We'll go ahead and give that to you. Later on, you want to switch to AMD. We need the Intel hardware. Yeah. This is gonna go on that back plate that we put earlier. Let's get that set up ready to go. There we go. Now as we hit the radiator on, we use the screws. Looks like it ran into a small issue. Never mind, I got it. little bit of adjustments. If you can put the 99s in slots M to Q SB, M to M SB. Oh, okay, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, I'll do that for you. So basically, you want them in the um. So you want them basically in the third and fourth slot on the motherboard, because it's the main one, and then the rest are just like on. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the main, 2, and then 3, 4. So you have 2 open slots on the motherboard. Yeah, 3 and 4. All right. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Do you want before we send it out to you, I'll install Windows and all that drivers, stress test the PC. But do you want it just wiped? We can send it to you wiped, like with nothing on the NVMe's, or do you want Windows on them? Like for us, we'll install Windows drivers, all of the drivers that it needs, stress it, and then after we're done stressing, we can just wipe the drives for you if you want. After stress, you can wipe. All right, for sure. Where's the tie cutter? Where'd I put it? All right, nothing in the way, nothing in the fan. Perfect. I was gonna get this cable routed through here. There you go. Perfect. Go ahead and mount the AIO. Yeah, yo, now we just need a power supply. Connect this cable for our power with the AIO. Never really liked the design that Corsair went with here. It makes sense, that they did it like this, just so if you have your other fans, like for your AIO fans, connect these here. I never really liked it, but it makes sense why they would do that. I'm gonna connect our USB 2.0 to the motherboard. Fan header, fan power here. There you go. And then we got one SATA. And then I'm actually gonna connect this one to the motherboard. And then the rest will connect it to that. The top three AIO will connect it to that splitter that the AIO came with. Are you laughing? You know, a little Windows 11 workstation for what you want to do. Nice. Nice, nice. Camera died? Oh, you're paying attention. For once. Did you ever cable manage any of your computer that you've done? Andrew? All right, now final thing, we can put this top panel on back. This one's cool. This one just slides in instead of like clipping in. It just slides in. There you go. There it goes. Doors. Power supply in now. Nice. We're with Corsair and Gigabyte build. Okay, power cable. Put down your extra parts. Zip ties for you. All right. Power supply here. For this build, we're gonna need 124 pin. Put that over here. One SATA. One CPU. Need one more CPU. CPU and one 12-volt high power. That's pretty much it. So 124 pin, two CPU, one SATA, 124 high, 24 volt high, 12 volt. Pretty. I never liked those motherboards that have the PCIe, the actual PCIe that I have to put on the side, like near where the Type C is at. It's basically just to make you have fast charging for your Type C. Gives it more power. But I never really liked it because it was just another PCIe cable that you had to plug in. All right. Motherboard. Our 24 pin. There you go. Our CPU. And our SAT. And to put this power supply in, it does look like we do have to remove this little plate here. And then we should be able to, looks like I'm gonna have to remove the power supply cables and put them on while the power supply's on. Just because of how they designed this power supply, so the cables are sideways on the side. Power supply. Actually, I think I'll put this bracket first and then just put the power supply in. So now we can put the power supply cables in. Put white power in. Now let's get our CPU in. Other CPU. And our SATA. All right. now let's go ahead and get it all connected. We'll do our CPU first. There you go. Get the second one in. There you go. Both of them are in. Got 12 or 24 pin in. Just like that. Our 12-volt high power. And our solder. It's going to be for the one connect we have. I think that should be a really good, nice job they did for the kill managing on this case, to be honest. Really, really easy to kill manage here. Oh, then we got these clips here again. There we go. So you want to see the back? Build's pretty much done. This is the back. Back of the case. Pretty nice. Everything really aligned. I really like this case. 2K will manage. Pretty easy. Really, really easy to be honest. Go ahead and turn it on and see if I plugged everything correctly. See how it looks. See how that GPU looks. The only thing I do have to see is these GPU cable pumps are hitting. I could zip tie it to like a cable here and they won't hit. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Right there, they're not hitting. See how that GPU looks. The bottom of that GPU looks way nice. If you had like a vertical mount, it would look super nice. It's actually pretty nice. It's just like those three fans that are RGB, because that whole motherboard has RGB and that GPU has RGB as well. So it looks pretty nice actually. And the AIO has a little bit of RGB as well. Yeah, they I'm pretty sure they are gonna take pictures of it. After we finish the stream. So if you do want that, I can let them know to send you that picture. Yeah, the KO management on this case is really nice. I didn't even have to really try to KO manage it. All KO manage by itself. Yeah, but we'll go ahead and get you that picture. All we're gonna do is now we're gonna finish up, make sure everything's connected correctly, make sure everything's screwed in correctly. Stress test the whole computer, and then we should be shipping out to you soon. Get pictures, get some videos. Really nice build. I really like this build. And I'll make sure to do those NVMEs for you, put them on the 3rd and 4th slot, and then wipe the NVMEs after we finish installing Windows. Overall, the computer came out really good. Go back.
Oh yeah, it does look nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. With a little bit of RGB and then everything else black.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be all black, but it looks nice actually. It is nice.
Alright guys, this is our customer build with the 5090. What's that graphics? Extreme, I'm pretty sure. Really nice graphics card with its own radiator. Black fans, RGB on the radiator fans. Black fans on the regular AIO radiator. 1200 watt power supply. Yeah, really nice build. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. If you have any questions or concerns about your build, you want to change anything else, go ahead and let us know before we do get it shipped out. But yeah, I think we're going to end the stream here. We'll see you guys Friday at our regular time at 2 o'clock. We just wanted to stream this build today. Pretty cool build. We don't usually get builds like this with this type of GPU. But yeah, we'll go ahead and see you guys on Friday at our normal time at 2 p.m.
But you can't flip like that radiator.
What?
Like so the tubes could be at the bottom.
Are we streaming?
Well, I'm waiting for you there.
Yeah, I'm done. We're
Okay.
done.